Hello, welcome to my channel, Crystal's Ascension. Today I'm providing you all with a message for your highest and best based on what pile you chose, number 1, 2, 3, or all three. So check the description to see the timestamps for the different messages. If you haven't had a chance yet, go ahead and take an opportunity to ground, center your energy, and focus on the three different piles I have offered here. And ask your spirit guides to direct you to a message that's going to serve your highest and best at this time. Okay, so if you chose pile number 1, this message is for you. Temperance, Queen of Wands reversed, and 9 of Wands are the cards from the tarot deck that I chose for you. Temperance tells me that there was something that happened in your past that caused you to challenge your beliefs and challenge the understanding that you have of duality and the good and the bad and all of that. You've been shifting your perspective and transforming your belief systems where it comes to good and bad, right and wrong. And maybe you've been increasing your meditation practice as well. But there has been some transformation in the past, and you're learning yourself even how to become an alchemist and change the energies of good or bad, and change the bad energies to good energies. Finding your balance. All right, so you've learned how to balance the masculine and feminine energies. So right now, the Queen of Wands in reverse shows up for the present energies, which tells me that there is a little bit of a blockage in the way that you provide love to other people. It might be that whatever transformation has occurred in the past has actually caused you to withdraw from your reality and go within yourself to kind of hide away how you're really feeling, try to cover up the emotions that you're having. And this is causing a little bit of distress for you. With the 9 of Wands coming up here as well, there is a lot of trouble that you have been through. Now, with this card, I really feel a warrior spirit. Someone who has fought really hard to be where they are, and they're prepared for whatever may come their way. So right now I feel that you're prepared for any situation that comes at you. And no matter what struggle you've been through, whatever may have closed your heart chakra from loss, from grief, or just from needing to honor your energy more, it's leading you to greater levels of strength. All right. So the Soul's Journey Lesson Oracle that I pulled for you today is grief. And grief invites you to have an understanding that losing something is only an opportunity to appreciate what it is that you lost. Now, there is a lot of sadness with this card, and sometimes it can be painful to reflect on what we lost. Sometimes we can only remember the ending of it, and it's really hard to move past the process that we went through as we lost something. But what Spirit wants me to ask you to do is to look at the color orange in this card. Open up your sacral chakra. Be more creative. Be more fluid within your relationships, and recognize that every relationship that you have is important. And the love that you've shared with another soul on this plane, whether it was with another person or an animal or a plant, whatever it may have been, that love ripples out into the universe forever. That love never dies. And so, yes, it hurts when you lose something, but remember all the good times you had. The Shamanic Healing Oracle that I pulled for you today is changes. There are major changes on the way for you. May already be here, in fact. You've already gone through some type of transformation that's testing your belief systems. So flow with the changing times right now. There's no stopping change. The only constant in our existence is change. So flow with the change and be more willing to express yourself in the many different ways that are available to us. Some things that you can do that will help ease the struggle with change that you may be having is to start making small changes in your life. Change one small thing about what you do in your everyday life. Welcome change. Let the universe know that change is a friend to you. And watch the blessings pour into your life. The frequency activation that I pulled for you is the third eye chakra. Now, this is a directed energy frequency towards your third eye that is encouraging it to open, awaken, and expand. Shifting your perspective can be a challenge, but it doesn't have to be. All you need to do is be willing to make a change, to expand your mind and expand your perspective. That life is eternal, and that the idea of losing something or someone, well, it's just that, it's an idea. So change your mind and change the idea that you have about loss and about grief. Shift your perspective to seeing that we are infinitely connected. Start practicing meditation every day and allow yourself the time to be centered and be grounded, but also to open your mind and expand the many different ideas that flow from that space. All right. So the frequency of the third eye chakra, which is the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing. Our imagination and our psychic powers are expanding at this time. Welcome that change into your life. Expand the psychic powers that you possess. We all have them. Expand your imagination and the psychic powers that you possess. All right, so if you chose pile number 2, this message is for you. So what we have here is in the past, present, and future here. We have the 2 of Pentacles in reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed, and the Moon reversed. So it shows me that in the past you have taken on too many obligations. You have spread yourself too thin and kind of getting overwhelmed with all of the responsibility that you have. You've caused a disharmony and an imbalance in your life in the past from overcommitting and not cutting ties with things that aren't serving you. You're taking on a little bit too much, and while you make it seem easy, it's not as easy as it appears. So with the 10 of Wands in reverse for right now, you're learning how to start to cut ties with things that don't serve you. You're also learning how to stop taking on too much and stop being overburdened by other people's drama or their problems. You're learning how to better protect your energy and move forward with great strength through lessons learned. So what you need to do right now is to prioritize. What do you want to do, and set your intentions that you're going to make it a priority. And then free yourself from burden. So with the Moon in reverse, this does tell me that you have a little bit of trouble discerning the difference between illusion and reality. But also being able to witness deception as it occurs. There's a little bit of trouble discerning your own shadow traits and the shadow traits of other people. There are some misinterpretations of energies that are being directed at you. And this is telling me that you really do need to focus more on a meditation practice so that you can learn to discern illusion from reality. This tells me that you may be having trouble processing a spiritual or mystical experience that you've gone through. And any confusion or disorder that may be surrounding you at this time needs to be worked through. So the Lessons Journey Oracle that I pulled for you is the purple, wonderful card of purpose. Opening up your third eye chakra is really important at this time to start to see your reality from a different perspective. Knowing everything that you are going through right now at this time is leading you towards your divine purpose in life, leading you towards knowing exactly what you came here to do, to help other people, to uplift spirits, to serve in the name of love and light, right? Learning that people need to work through their own lessons is a huge lesson to learn. We can't take other people's burdens on out of the need to be needed. We have to allow people to work through their own issues and their own problems in their own time. So focusing on you and what your purpose is really important, and learning how to authentically express that into the world. This needs to be your priority at this time. The Shamanic Healing Oracle that I pulled for you is Transformation, the number 22. So what's really awesome is the caterpillar that goes into this cocoon of darkness and wakes up as a butterfly. Now that is the type of transformation that you are undergoing right now. As you may feel like you are struggling and you may have been off balance in the past, and right now you feel like, well, where can I prioritize? What can I let go of? What can I cut off so that I can welcome in this transformation and be more in my own healing frequency and healing vibration, raising my conscious awareness on my subconscious shadow traits. You're learning how to transform into a higher and better rate of vibration that you've never experienced before. So be kind with yourself and be gentle, because you're changing every single day that you're practicing your spiritual practices and you are meditating. You are transforming. So keep going. Now, the frequency activation that I pulled for you is universal love. Can you just for a moment imagine your deep intrinsic connection that you have with every single living being on this planet? Do you know that that connection is based in love? Every single being in the universe is connected by a strand of love. And we are all connected to the one that is the root of all of the love in the universe. Allow yourself to witness and be a part of this universal love. And the frequency of universal love activates the connection that we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. What a beautiful message, and what a beautiful frequency activation. So no matter how you feel about another person, there's still a cord that connects you in love. If you're having trouble with a person, then just look for the love. If you chose pile number 3, this message is for you. So what we have here is the Ace of Swords reversed, the King of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So what this tells me is that you have been clouded by overthinking, judgmental thoughts, and getting blocked by your own excessive thinking. You've been stalling or getting stuck based on belief patterns that don't serve you. And possibly you've been keeping the truth within you instead of sharing it out loud. Suppressing the truth is only going to lead to more difficult lessons later, so be cautious of that. Be completely honest with yourself. So it does seem with the King of Cups, you are focusing on your emotional balance. You're learning how to have a more stable emotional life and being more kind and compassionate and considerate to others. As you can see, the King of Cups in this deck is meditating, and he has got his hands in the water and in the emotional cup. He's finding balance within himself and within his environment. And he's focusing on getting in tune to his subconscious so he knows what he's attracting into his life. The Three of Swords does indicate that there may be a loss, a painful separation, or some kind of heartbreak or betrayal. Now, what I want to mention about this Three of Swords is that it's also an opportunity to start communicating more with your loved ones, to focus more on your inner healing, self-forgiveness, and forgiving others. You are working on healing your heart, healing your body, healing your mind, healing your spirit, and healing other people that are around you. You're learning to better communicate and prioritize what matters most to you. So the Soul's Journey Oracle that I pulled for you is success. You are gaining self-confidence and power and strength to move forward with great stride. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Success is all about the hard work that you've put in. When you are successful, you have failed many, many times, and it has led you to success eventually. So the lesson here is to recognize the success that you have in your life. Every single day is a victory. Every single day is an opportunity for you to gain strength, compassion, willpower, build your connection that you have to your unique spirit guides, your source, the source of all creation, and to create miracles in your life. To harness that power of success, you need to recognize that there's no better goal than to love. Spread love in all of your interactions. All right, the Shamanic Healing Oracle that I pulled for you today is teaching. So with that King of Cups energy, with that Ace of Swords energy, okay, you are learning how to express your ideas. You're learning how to be a teacher. And the people on your journey that aren't supportive of that will fall away. You need to be living in your soul's purpose and having that strong connection to source and the divine while being rooted deeply into your environment and into the earth in this physical reality that we live in. You have to free yourself from all the attachments that hold you back. So whatever situation this is, you're in a teaching and learning situation where you're learning from another person and another person is learning from you. You guys are able to project and reflect and learn and grow together, and through your own individual meditation practices and your self-development practices, you're going to learn and you're going to grow. So this is a really great time for teaching and learning. And the last card I have for you is the Cosmic Flower, the frequency activation. The frequency of the cosmic flower activates our remembrance of the place that we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence into the world. And so deeply connected to this red root chakra energy, the purple crown chakra energy, and that blue self-expression vibration, with that orange creative energy that we have in that green heart chakra, we're learning how to pour our magnificence into the world from the core of our very own existence. The cosmic flower. So activate the frequency within you and know the place that you call home. Recognize the vibration in the tribe that is best for you. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Know that vibration and that resonance when you feel it. Appreciate it. Send the gratitude out and be willing to pour your magnificence into the world. So thank you so much for watching this awesome pick a card reading. I hope that this resonated very well for you. Make sure that you let me know in the comments how it resonated for you. And be sure to like, subscribe, and hit notifications for my channel. And I really appreciate that. That's going to help other people see these messages. And love and light to you all. Have a wonderful day. Peace.